Good news for seniors and disability benefit recipients. Nearly 500,000 Social Security recipients are about to get a boost in their monthly payments. And that's not even the biggest news I have for you today. There's also a brand new proposal that could increase benefits for all 74 million Social Security recipients. And I'm going to break down exactly what that means for you. Hey everyone, it's Harry here at Money Teacher. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. We're all about cutting through the confusion and giving you the real information you need about Social Security, SSI, SSDI, survivor benefits, and spousal payments. I've spent years helping people just like you navigate these complicated government programs. Before we dive in, I need just 2 seconds of your time. Please hit that like button on this video. It helps more people find this important information. And stick around because I'm also going to tell you exactly when your Social Security checks are coming this month, plus the complete payment schedule and amounts for 2026. Here's what we're covering today, and trust me, you're going to want to watch all the way through. First, I'm going to tell you about the nearly 500,000 Social Security recipients who are getting an immediate boost starting this month. Second, we're diving into the new proposal that would give all Social Security recipients an extra $200 per month for 6 months straight. Third, I'm breaking down the exact payment dates for January and the complete 2026 schedule. And finally, I'm going to tell you about a potential change to how cost of living adjustments are calculated that could mean hundreds of dollars more every month. My goal is simple. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's happening with your benefits, when to expect your payments, and what changes could be coming that will put more money in your pocket. Because here's the reality. The government isn't going to call you and explain all this. You have to stay informed and advocate for yourself. Let's start with the immediate good news. Almost 500,000 Social Security recipients in West Virginia are about to see higher monthly payments, and this affects SSI, SSDI, survivor benefits, and spousal pay beneficiaries. Here's what's happening. West Virginia is phasing out its income tax on Social Security benefits. The state lawmakers are concluding a 3-year plan to completely eliminate this tax, which means seniors in West Virginia get to keep more of their monthly checks. This brings West Virginia in line with what 41 other states are already doing. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, that's great, but I don't live in West Virginia, stay with me. This is part of a bigger movement. President Trump's legislation, what's being called the Big Beautiful Bill, is pushing to eliminate taxes on Social Security benefits nationwide. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think eliminating taxes on Social Security will help seniors? Because here's my take. Yes, it absolutely helps. Every dollar that doesn't go to taxes is a dollar you can spend on groceries, medications, or bills. But at the same time, we also need to increase the actual benefits themselves. Which brings me to the next major update. Okay, this is huge. Democrats in Congress are pushing a new measure that would give Social Security recipients an extra $200 per month for 6 straight months. Let me repeat that. An extra $200 every single month for half a year. And here's the important part. It doesn't matter how much you currently receive. Whether your monthly check is $100, or $1,000, or the maximum amount of $5,251 in 2026, you would get this $200 increase. That's $1,200 total over 6 months. This proposal comes at a time when Americans are struggling with affordability. A new poll shows that people are being squeezed from every angle. Everyday necessities, big expenses, everything costs more. This temporary boost is designed to give immediate relief from inflation while Congress figures out longer-term solutions. Now, I need to be realistic with you about this proposal. Right now, we have a Republican-controlled Congress. The good news is that a number of Republicans actually support this because they recognize that seniors and people with disabilities are genuinely struggling. The bad news is that not all Republicans agree, and that means this bill faces an uphill battle. Here's what needs to happen. First, the bill has to pass in the House of Representatives. Then it goes to the Senate for approval. And finally, it lands on President Trump's desk for his signature. We're watching this closely, and I'll keep you updated on any developments. Let me be crystal clear about who would benefit from this $200 monthly boost if it passes. Retirement beneficiaries. If you're receiving Social Security based on your work history, you're included. SSI recipients. If you're getting supplemental security income because you're elderly, blind, or disabled with limited income, this applies to you. SSDI recipients. If you're on Social Security disability insurance because you can't work due to a disability, you qualify. Survivor benefit recipients. Widows, widowers, and children receiving benefits from a deceased worker are covered. Spousal benefit recipients. If you're receiving benefits based on your spouse's work record, you're in. I'm especially thinking about the single moms trying to raise kids on survivor benefits, the veterans who served our country and now need support, the seniors who worked their entire lives and deserve better than struggling on fixed income, and the people with disabilities facing mounting medical costs. This proposal could make a real difference in your daily life. Money for groceries, utilities, medications, or just having a little breathing room. Now, I want to talk about something that could be even bigger than the $200 temporary boost. There's a growing movement to change how cost of living adjustments are calculated, and this could mean hundreds of dollars more every month permanently. Right now, Social Security uses something called CPIW, the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers. Here's the problem. That metric is outdated and doesn't reflect what seniors actually spend their money on. A number of lawmakers are pushing to switch to CPIE, the Consumer Price Index for the elderly. What's the difference? CPIE looks specifically at how much seniors spend on rent, mortgages, groceries, and especially prescription drugs. Because, let's be real, seniors spend way more on healthcare than younger workers do. Using CPIE would result in higher cost of living adjustments because it actually measures what matters to you. According to analysts and experts, switching to CPIE could mean an increase of somewhere between $300 to $500 per month for all 74 million recipients. That's life-changing money. We're talking about lawmakers like Bernie Sanders, John Larson, Elizabeth Warren, Sherrod Brown, and even some Republicans support this change. In fact, Bernie Sanders recently reintroduced his Social Security Expansion Act. But here's what happened. It got blocked. Mike Crapo blocked it, saying it's not necessary right now. And this is where I get frustrated, and I know you do too. These are the same lawmakers who pass bills overnight to send billions of dollars to other nations. But when it comes to helping seniors and people with disabilities here at home, suddenly there's no urgency. According to experts, seniors are often used as political pawns near election time. Everyone talks about Social Security when they want votes, but after the election, the urgency disappears. If you support changing the COLA metric from CPIW to CPIE, write in the comment section, "I support CPIE Harry." Seriously, do it right now. If you don't speak up, nothing changes. Your voice matters, and Congress needs to hear that this is important to millions of Americans. All right, let's get practical. You need to know when your money is coming. So let me break down the January 2026 payment schedule for you. For SSI recipients, you should have already received your payment. Supplemental Security income payments went out on December 30th because January 1st was a federal holiday. Whenever your payment date falls on a holiday or weekend, you get paid in advance. That's why it came early. For regular Social Security recipients, here's your January schedule. January 14th. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th of any month, your payment arrives on this date, January 21st. If your birthday is between the 11th and 20th of the month, you get paid on this date, January 28th. If your birthday is between the 21st and 31st, this is your payment date. It's straightforward. Second Wednesday, third Wednesday, and fourth Wednesday of the month. That's how it works every month based on your birth date. For SSI recipients, your next payment is coming on January 30th. That's actually your February payment, but you're getting it early because February 1st falls on a weekend. Since we're planning ahead, let me give you the complete SSI payment schedule for 2026. So you can mark your calendar. Friday, January 30th, February payment because Feb 1st is a weekend. February 26th, March payment, because March 1st is a weekend. April 1st, April payment. May 1st, May payment. June 1st, June payment, Sunday, so may come Friday, May 30th. July 1st, July payment. July 31st, August payment, because August 1st is a weekend. September 1st, September payment. October 1st, October payment. October 30th, November payment, because Novest is a weekend, December 1st. December payment, December 31st, January 2027 payment, because Jan 1st is always a federal holiday. Save this list, screenshot it, write it down, whatever works for you. Knowing when your money is coming helps you plan your budget and avoid unnecessary stress. For regular Social Security payments, just remember 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Wednesday of every month based on your birthday. That pattern stays consistent throughout the year. I want to end on a positive note because even though things are tough, there are some bright spots. First, the West Virginia tax elimination is real and happening now. Nearly 500,000 people are getting relief immediately. Second, the conversation around Social Security is getting louder. More lawmakers are paying attention, more bills are being introduced, and more people like you are demanding better. Change doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen when people stay engaged. Third, even though the $200 monthly boost proposal hasn't passed yet, the fact that it's on the table shows that Congress understands the urgency. Keep pressuring your representatives. Keep making noise. And fourth, the push for CPIE is gaining momentum. This isn't a pipe dream. It's a real policy proposal with bipartisan support in some areas. If enough people demand it, it will happen. Here's what you need to do right now. Action. Step 1. Check your bank account for your January payment on the dates I mentioned. Make sure it arrives and that the amount is correct. Action Step 2. Contact your representatives in Congress. Tell them you support eliminating taxes on Social Security benefits, you support the $200 monthly boost, and you support changing the COLA metric to CPIE. Your voice matters. Action Step 3. Comment. I support CPIE Harry below this video right now. Show Congress that millions of people are watching and demanding action. Action Step 4. Make sure you're signed up for direct deposit if you aren't already. It's faster, safer, and more reliable than waiting for a check in the mail. Action. Step 5. Share this video with other seniors, people with disabilities, and anyone receiving Social Security benefits. The more people who understand what's happening, the stronger our collective voice becomes. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The system is broken in a lot of ways. We live in the wealthiest nation on earth, and yet millions of seniors and people with disabilities are struggling to afford basic necessities. That's wrong, and it needs to change. But here's what I know. Change happens when people stay informed, stay engaged, and refuse to be ignored. You're doing that right now by watching this video. You're taking control of your situation and demanding better. Will the $200 monthly boost pass? I don't know. Will the COLA metric change to CPIE? I hope so, but it depends on whether Congress feels enough pressure from voters like you. What I do know is that if we stay silent, nothing will change, and I'm not willing to accept that, and I don't think you are either. You've worked hard your entire life. You've paid into this system. You deserve dignity, security, and a government that actually prioritizes its people over political games. If this video helped you understand what's happening with your Social Security benefits, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I post updates constantly because this stuff changes and you need to stay informed. Click the like button so more people can find this information. Drop a comment and let me know. Do you support the $200 monthly boost? Do you support switching to CPIE? What state do you live in? And how are you managing on your current benefits? Check out the links in the description for other videos about maximizing your benefits. And if you have any questions at all, let me know in the comments. I read them and I'll do my best to answer. Money Teacher will always be with you in your good and difficult times. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Until then, please take care and have a wonderful day.